Okay, hello. Um, Here is a breakdown of Bossa B, my track from my first album, Sunshine. This track's nearly 10 years old. I started working on it in 2015, but it's definitely still one of my faves. Um, yeah, it's funny going back to it and seeing how much I've changed the way that I produce things, even down to mixing all sorts and the different elements that I use. But let's get straight into it. This is what I started off with, which is just like a beatbox that I recorded of myself. I'm not a beatboxer, but I just made little mouth sounds. I think I just had a Zoom recorder that I used to record into, and it sounded like this. And this sound runs through the entire track. When I tried to get the old project file for this track, I found that lots of the channels don't work anymore because a lot of the plugins that I was using were 32-bit, such as Guitar Rig, which I don't even really remember using, but I've used it quite heavily on this track, and yeah, it just doesn't work anymore. Luckily, I have the stems from when I did remixes, so I have all the stems. So I've kind of put them into the project file here for you. But we can hear what the beatbox sounded like before going through Guitar Rig. Guitar Rig's doing quite a lot for in this instance. So yeah, Guitar Rig adding some distortion, probably big reverb, kind of crunched it down a bit. Then the drums, most of the drums are addictive drums. So I started with this like hi-hat loop. Now I did a cross stick. Layered that with one with a slightly lower frequency, a bit more punch. And then the kick, just doing that like Bossa rhythm. And then finally in this second section I added this shaker, which was just a coffee, a tin of coffee. Sounds pretty good actually. That's it without this filter on. So now we have these drums. Already that's nice. And then how I often work is I basically have my whole studio set up so that I can send out MIDI to my synths and just record MIDI, and then as that loops around I can manipulate the sound on the synth. So this is what the MIDI sounded like. Just I've put a wave table on there just to give you an example. This is the chord progression. So basically I recorded that just as silent MIDI, and then at that time I had just got one of my first synths, which was a Korg MS-2000. I still have it, it's in the rack. And I think I was just got obsessed with making little patches with that. So I kind of sent the MIDI into that, and these are the original chords. This is how they sounded. I actually put guitar rig on both of these as well, so they ended up sounding more like this. Yeah, guitar rig's doing a lot in this track. So I recorded a lower octave, and a higher octave. Everything's side-chained to the beatbox drum. Most of the melodic or anything that isn't rhythm is being side-chained to the beatbox. And then I just have this low drone, which must have been the MS-2000 as well. And this kind of little weird blippy thing with the panning. What else? Yeah, that's basically what the track sounded like when I sent it to Albert's Favourites. Minus the bass line. And then the guys at Albert's Favourites said, "Oh, you should add a bass line." And I think that was the right decision. So I added just this simple sine wave bass line. It's called Hip Hop Sub Bass. It's an Ableton one, but I think they changed the name of it. And weirdly, I think some of the notes are out of key with the chords, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it's funny looking over this project file. It's like nothing has EQ on it. Pretty much the only instances of compression are the sidechain to the beatbox. I think I used to be kind of worried. I don't know, I just felt like I didn't know what any of that did, so I just didn't touch it. I think I just set the levels using the gain. I still think it sounds good, like probably not loads I would change mix wise, and the masters sound good to me, so it's probably a testament to Adam Scrimshire. Yeah, that's basically it. That's Bossa B. Hope you found this helpful. Yeah, feel free to leave any comments, any questions, anything you want to know about the track or any other tracks. And yeah, I'll probably do some more of these. I enjoyed going back and listening through this. Yeah, I think that's everything covered. So thank you. Thanks for subscribing, and yeah, let's do some more of these. Pick out some more tracks. Maybe I'll do a newer track next time, and you can see the difference in how I approach mixing and stuff like that. Anyway, yeah, thanks again.